As the calendar turns from September to October, Central Michigan women's hockey is finally back. It's the Central Michigan Chippewas facing the Michigan State Spartans on opening night. Hello everybody, I'm Derek Steele alongside my partner Matt Ryder. Glad to be here to kick off the 2022-23 season as the Chippewas are running onto the ice to start warm-ups right behind us. But Matt, let's talk about last season for a second. 4-17 season for the Chippewas, 8 total points last season. What can we see from them tonight to be able to get that season off on the right foot?
Yes, Derek. One thing I want to mention that it is the 50th anniversary of Title IX. This is huge for women's sports and across the league for all women. But for the series, MSU and CMU, CMU has a lot of new players this year, 9 new players. They lost 8 from last season, so we're ready to see what they can do for the season this year. MSU lost a lot of key players as well, but they're ready to show the Chips who runs women's hockey tonight.
You mentioned it, the 4-0 series loss last season, including a 3-0 opening night loss right here at Martin on October 9th. What can we see, especially in this season series as we get going underway from both teams?
I think it's going to be very competitive. Both teams have lost multiple players, but the roster for CMU has been upgraded talent-wise. Coach has went to look for certain players that he wants to build the right culture for the team. So he's hoping to be way more competitive this year with the 4 losses. He's trying to get way more than that and compete and win some games this year.
2 key players to watch out for the Spartans. Number 6, Sydney Crawford, and number 16, Christina Barrows. Crawford tied the team lead for the season goals total last year. She was second in assists. She had 2 power play goals last year, 1 game-winning goal. And then for Barrows, 5th in points on the team. She had 1 goal, 11 assists last year. Who are some players to watch out for the Chippewas?
It will be Leah Palmer and Mac Barnett. These are the captains for CMU women's hockey this year. So these 2 are great contributors to the organization this year. They went out, they looked for girls who wanted to play club hockey. Last season, there were some girls who didn't commit to the team. They didn't take it seriously. So this year, Coach wanted to make sure that they got players that wanted to play and ready to have a great season.
Take a quick look around the ACHA. One game to watch out for tonight is Rowan versus Villanova. That's a rematch from Nationals pool play last year, where Rowan actually won that game 12-1. Well, what are your keys to the game for this game tonight?
Yes, Derek, keys to the game. Get the Spartans on the heels early. This is a home game. We got a lot of people in the crowd ready to rock and roll. So, home game, punch them in the mouth, get them going, show who's boss on this ice tonight. My second key to the game is trust your goaltenders. Abraham and Schroer, they're the backbone of the team last season. Schroer will be in net tonight. So, watch for her to be, both goalies to be the backbone for the season once again. And my last point, win game 1. Focus on tonight's game. Okay, this is a quick turnaround tomorrow, but tonight it's the only game to focus on so we can have positive thoughts going into Sunday's afternoon game tomorrow.
For you folks at home, one of the games we like to play here on CCHN, Light the Lamp. Basically what it is each of us will pick a player before each game, get points based off of how the players did last night. I know our producer tonight, Reagan Cleaves, was really happy with his Ian Gibbs pick last night. Actually picked him second. My pick tonight, it's a pretty simple pick. She led the team in goals, assists, and points last night. I'm taking the junior. I'm taking the assistant captain, Leah Palmer. Who are you taking tonight, Matt?
I am taking Emily Kostilny. She's a captain of the team this year. She's been a big part of getting the girls on the ice, getting the players that we have this season. So it's a simple pick, and I believe her leadership will lead to some success on the ice tonight.
Well, we'll step right away for a few minutes. We got Puck Drop right here on CCHN. Don't go anywhere. And we're back live here from Martin Ice Arena, moments away from seeing the season 2022-23 CMU women's hockey get underway. Starters for the game today: at defense for the Chippewas, number 11, Leah Palmer; number 12, Mac Barnett; at forward, number 13, Kylie Del Rey; number 27, Zoe Saudi; number 24, Gabriella Nixon; and in goal for the Chippewas, number 25, Bree Schroer. For the Spartans, it's going to be 10, Natalie Janotto; number 11, Katrina Polos; number 16, Christina Barrels. One of the two players we had marked to watch. As there's the ceremonial puck drop from CMU President Robert Davies. Not wearing the fedora tonight, Matt. What is going on with that?
Not wearing the fedora, but it's good to see Bob Davies out there and drop the puck. It's a cool little thing to start off the season.
Finishing off the starters for the Spartans, number 19, Mika Hamady; number 29, Natalie Bolin; and in goal, number 15, Caitlin Siegel. As Davies goes over to the CMU bench, wishes the girls good luck. Awesome to see the CMU president come out and support women's hockey here tonight.
He's looking good in that jersey. Way to rep the CMU women's hockey for tonight. I don't know if he did the puck drop for the boys, but that's a great honor for the girls for him to show out tonight for them and do the puck drop.
Boys, big series win over Lake Superior State this weekend, 13-2 yesterday. Yes, you heard that, 13-2. I know Reagan's really enjoying that four-goal game from Ian Gibbs. Bottles had a couple of goals, really outstanding showing from the Chippewas. Today, more of the same, 5-0 against the Lakers from Lake Superior State. Hopefully we'll see another win here tonight for women's hockey.
Yes, we were a part of that broadcast from last night. It was a long one, to say the least.
Got out at about 11:40 last night.
I think it ended at the stroke of midnight, so I was keeping track, and I was riding my bike home and just crashed right away. But here we go. We're ready to start the season.
Both teams have taken the ice. CMU will go left to right from your screen wearing the white, red, maroon jerseys. Michigan State going right to left wearing their green and white. Up ahead, Tangles for the puck. That's going to be Barrels to come out with the puck. 16, Christina Barrels gives it up ahead. Palmer's going to go into the corner. 11, Leah Palmer for the Chippewas. Gets it stolen.
Number
gives
16 takes a fall right there.
Nixon shot on goal, saved by Siegel. Out in front, shot on net, saved by Siegel. Might have been blocked. Off the boards.
Oh, they're going at it behind that goal right there.
Spartans come out with it. That was 18, Rebecca Alfano, one of the two assistant captains who lost it. Chippewas have it stolen at center ice. Try to get it right back, it's not able to. Circles in the corner. Gives it up, has it stolen. That was 10, Bree Mermeluk with the steal. As that's 23, Brooke Hubert coming out with it.
Brooke Mermeluk really started that to get the puck going down there.
Spartans have numbers. Centered. Schroer knocks that one away in front of the net. Knocked away. Forgive us for Central numbers tonight. Don't have their official jerseys yet. Kind of switching around numbers.
Giving us a tough call, but we're going to try to do our best to give you guys the best experience here. State's really moving the puck really well.
Stolen,
but CMU's
though.
still being a little chippy out there, trying to make something out of it.
As we mentioned in pregame, these Chippewas lost a season series to the Spartans 4-0, including a
2 sticks fall out.
Including a 3-0 opening night loss.
Yeah, 2 sticks fall out after the collision.
Chippewas in the midst of a change, as that one's going to go deep in the Spartan zone, as that's going to be called icing going into Chippewas.
State's looking like they can control the puck a little bit. CMU's looking a little frail out there. not getting something going. Hopefully they can get a turnover and get the puck moving a little bit.
Face-off's going to be to the left of Schroeder. Abraham was actually supposed to start this game. Healthy scratch tonight. Hopefully she can be in the net tomorrow as that one's off of Schroeder's pads. Falling down is 10, Natalie Ganoto for the Spartans. Chippewas get it into Spartans territory. Lose it in the corner though.
A little slip and slide action between State and CMU right here.
Into the corner where it is picked up by the Spartans. It's 29 Bolin. It's going to have a shot on net. Saved by Schroeder in front. Knocked away. Shot on net. Just wide.
Two really good shots there. CMU's still falling, doing a little slip and slide action.
You mentioned in pregame 9 new players for the Chippewas here tonight. That's half of their 17-player roster.
Wow. Again, another hockey stick just fell out. That's the third one. That's been dropped in the hands.
Palmer will grab it. Tries to split two defenders, not able to. Loses it in her own zone. Lost. Barrels shot wide. Chippewas once again not able to clear. They're going to try it again. Somehow is able to get that out for a minute back into the Chippewa zone. Time of possession here so far pretty even, and there's the hit right in front of us. There's going to be a whistle and a penalty.
Mermelot got smashed by the Spartans right there, but she got up right back up and right to the bench. She's a tough cookie because that was a one hard smash against the.
It's going to be 14 Ellie Johnson going into the box, 2 minutes.
The boards. Lost my train of thought there, the boards.
Face-off lost by the Chippewas. Spartans are going to try and clear it on the penalty kill. Tangle for it in the corner. Won by the Chippewas. Palmer with it. It's my light the lamp pick. We lost connection but are back. We apologize for interruption and welcome back inside Martin Ice Arena. Derek Steele alongside Matt Ryder. Opening night for CMU women's hockey tonight. 0-0 tie. Little over 10 minutes left in the period.
What a shot by Palmer. That was a little high, but what a fire shot right there.
One timer, oh, just wide. That was for Williams with the shot as the Spartans are able to clear it and get a line change. What a shot that was by Williams, just a little bit wide from making this a 1-0 game. Williams will get another chance, shot on goal, saved by Siegel, holds on to it. 1:03 left on the Williams power play. 10:16 left here in period number 1. Glad to have you along here as we welcome in the month of October with some CMU women's hockey opening night against the Michigan State Spartans inside Martin Ice Arena. These two teams will face off again tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. in East Lansing at Munn Arena. Chippewas have to go back for it. Able to, though. That's Del Rey with the puck. Kylie Del Rey tries to center it, it's able not to. There's Del Rey, shot on goal into the nets. That's going to stop play.
Fans, don't forget that the CMU Club Hockey Network YouTube channel is your one-stop shop for highlights, exclusive interviews, and full game broadcasts for CMU men's D3 and women's D2 hockey. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so as to never miss a moment of Chippewa hockey. Just go to the YouTube and search CMU Club Hockey Network to find the channel.
Captain Barnett with the shot, saved by Siegel. So back to the face-off, these two teams will go. Palmer will come onto the ice for Barnett. Hopefully she can find the back of the net here, Leah Palmer. Give me an early lead and light the lamp. There it is to Palmer. Loses it, keeps it on sides though. Centered, stolen. That pass was intercepted, and it's going to be cleared. That's 21 Elise Brown who cleared it. Had the interception for the Spartans. Speaking of Spartans intercepting, another disappointing game from the Spartans football team, huh, Matt?
Yeah, I did not watch it, so I'm glad that they had a disappointing loss because I do not like Michigan State whatsoever. So go blue for you guys who love U of M.
Reagan, our producer Reagan's not happy, or he is happy about that. Mouths me a go blue. Spartans with the puck, clear it. It's going to be Palmer to go back for it. And the Spartans are back on even strength, successfully kill off the Wilson penalty. It was actually a Ellie Johnson penalty. Chippewas not get free, try to get it up ahead to someone. It's not able to. Castilny, one of the bodies over there, is not able to get the puck. It's going to be Palmer to try and knock it away. Goes into the boards. Up ahead. Tries to get it to Wilson's, not able to. For the Chippewas. Spartans with some extended zone time here.
Spartans doing a real good job moving the puck here. Hopefully, there we go. The Chippewas get a stop here.
Schroer will happily pounce on that one. Take it to the face-off. As there's whole new line come in for the Chippewas.
Shore's trying to prove to herself. She's trying to get a good game here and try to get that shutout. So, prove to the team that she's the one. She's the number one goalie here.
Both Schroer and Abraham had a shutout last year. 2 of the 4 Chippewas wins went 4-17 last season.
Obviously, they have new expectations this season with the updated roster and more talent.
One of their big expectations, make playoffs, hopefully make nationals. Barnett tries to flip it to her teammates, not able to. Fight for it along the boards right in front of us. Nice student section here for the Chippewas tonight.
Oh yeah, it's great to see. They need the energy and everything.
Siegel pounces on it. It's going to be a face-off to her left, sorry. There's going to be a penalty as Johnson goes back into the box. So that means the Chippewas will go back on the power play. Penalty for Johnson is 2 minutes for hooking. Matt, I did not see the ref call that penalty there.
I did not see it too.
It was our producer, Reagan Cleaves, the one and only, who caught it.
Gotta love Reagan.
Still owes Devin the steak dinner. Don't know when he will get it, but what we do know is Palmer's going back for the puck into her zone as the Spartans are able to clear it. Spartans would love a shorthanded goal here.
Well, they would love to just get the puck moving to their players, and because State's been very chippy, and like again, another deflection by State.
Schroer knocks it behind the boards to Palmer, behind the net, sorry. Don't know how she would knock it behind the boards. That'd be kind of hard to do.
Bree is making sure that puck is not going anywhere near her or near the net.
With Wilson has a chance, not able to get there. Circling the net. Shot on net, wide, hits a body. That hit barrels.
Great shot by Emily. Hopefully it'll go in next time, so my the lamp will take the lead here.
Spartans able to clear it. 33 seconds left on the Johnson hooking penalty. Chippewas trying to find a 1-0 lead here on the power play. Gets it to Nixon. Gives it up. Barnett whiffs on a shot. What nice things Haney had to say about Barnett in our meeting on Monday.
Yeah, Barnett is the team captain this year. Coach is going to rely on Barnett as well as the other captains to set the tone for this new squad this year.
Del Rey tried to split two defenders, wasn't able to. Chippewas tried to get it back there, able to for a second, and then lose it. That was Haney who tried to get it as she goes back to the bench. Sorry, that was 13 Del Rey who went back to the bench. Haney still on the ice. Schroer knocks it off her pad to her left.
Schroer does look locked in.
Schroer's made some really good saves here early on in the first period.
Her eyes are always moving, staying on that puck. No ball watching, no puck watching at all.
Reminds me a lot of what we saw from Joel last night in the Lake Superior State. Likes to compare himself a lot to a Jonathan Quick type of goalie. As Central tries to clear, it's not able to. Even strength for the Spartans. As Schroer will bounce on that. But going back to my point, Joel Drunker likes to compare himself a lot to a Jonathan Quick. Likes to move a lot in the goal. Keep his eyes moving. That's what I see a lot from Schroer. That same type of goalie. Likes to move a lot. We talked to Joel last night after the game. He said he was moving a lot during dead plays, during just when the puck was in the Lakers zone a lot, just moving to stay locked in. I expect to see Schroer do that a lot if they can build a big lead, just to stay locked in.
Yeah, Drucker had a great game last night, only giving up 2 goals. And like you said, he was moving up, moving a lot, keeping loose. And maybe he gave that advice to Schroer tonight, because she's doing the exact same thing. So hopefully it'll go to the ice tonight. Transfer to the ice tonight.
Be a face-off. Lost by the Spartans, won by the Spartans, sorry. Don't forget to stay tuned. After this period, we'll have the intermission report brought to you by CMUWomen'sHockey.com. We'll recap this game and give you a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, look around the ACHA. Hopefully have an update on that Rowan-Villanova game from earlier today. Palmer goes back for it. Hassled by a defender, gives it up. Wilson's going to try and catch it off the boards. Just dumps it into her own zone. That is to Mariah Wilson. Gets it back, tries to get a shot, whiffs on it. Both teams look to be playing with high energy here in the first period, though. Wilson knocks it away. That's Del Rey trying to get it. She's going to chase it down, knock it deep into Spartan's zone. Seagulls will hold on to that one.
Like you said, both teams seem to have a lot of energy tonight. I think it's a lot of the jitters, right? There seems to be not a lot of control with the puck. And
that could be... Do you think that's more bad offense or good defense by both teams?
I would have to say, just rusty offense. The puck's not moving that well. It's just going every which way. So
that means you're a you're a glass half empty type of person.
I am.
Pessimistic.
I guess you could say that.
It's gonna be offsides. I believe is gonna be the call.
Every day's a new day for me. I'm not always a half glass type of guy. So. Get something different every day from me. Good music here.
Very good music by the Martin DJ tonight.
I would dance, but I can't. So.
You should see my dance moves.
Or Reagan's. Yeah, have you seen Reagan's? Like, over the top.
Siegel will hold on to that one. So let's see some dance moves here, Matt. Let's see something here.
I only know the what is it, sprinkler or the disco. That's it. You don't want to see me dancing at all. I can possibly do singing, but not really dancing.
1:38 left in the period. Tied 0-0 here on opening night. Glad to have you with us. As the Spartans are going to have a breakaway. Shore, can she save it? Yes, she can! What a save by Bree Shore there with the right pad.
I told you she came out to play tonight. She saw that all the way.
One of the hardest plays by a goalie, stopping that breakaway. If Heaton got some height on that puck, I think that would have been in the back of the net. Nice play there by Schroer, though.
She's a beast. She's showing what she can do.
Less than a minute left, 55 seconds to be exact. Spartans seeing some extended zone time here on the offensive side. Chippewas are going to try and clear it. Not able to. Goes behind Schroer. Shot on that, saved by Schroer. Rebound saved as she gets the glove over it. Another nice sequence there by Bree Schroer. What a probably minute span she's had here.
Oh, yes. State had a good shot coming behind the net right there. A good look. But Schroer was right on top of that, making sure that puck is going right in her gloves. And she's going to definitely continue that tonight.
Face-off won by the Spartans.
Already in that ready stance.
Chippewas will go back and get it, though. That was 23 Hubert going back to get it. Puck stays in the Spartan zone. Schroer will trust her teammates to get it. They come out with it. There's Williams. Williams will try and go the length of the ice. Stop and go. What a move by Williams. Shot on net. Whiffs.
Williams with a little magic going into the goal right there.
As that's going to end the first period. Tie 0-0 here at the end of one. We'll be back for the first intermission report right after this.
Okay, we are back here at CCHN. It's been a hectic period so far. So it's been a lot of back and forth. These two teams, they seem a little rusty. But we are here to call it from here at CCHN. And so, coming into this season, for the girls hockey team, last season, it was their first season after COVID. So 4-17, all they wanted to do was get the players on the ice. Emily and the captains looking for new players around campus. But this season is a new season, more talent, and so as you can see in the first period here, a little rusty for both teams. Defense is really good. Our goalie, Bree, she's been lights out with a couple saves. And on our side for CMU, we took a lot of good shots. And State's been they've been fast, but not really efficient. So both teams have been just a little rusty on the offensive side. One thing I want to mention is Rowan. Rowan played Villanova today. So that's one thing to keep in mind. So for the second period, I expect the offense to be a lot more clean and defense to stay the same. Looks like defense is going to be a really key concept in this game. But offense is going to be cleaned up a lot, and we're going to see some goals. So, but we'll be right back. We'll catch you with all the action for us at CCHN, and we'll see you soon.
And we're back inside Martin Ice Arena. Opening night here for the Lady Chippewas. 0-0 tie going into period number 2. Matt, what did we see from both teams in period 1?
We saw rustiness on the offensive side. Defense on both teams were really on point. But offense, I'm hoping that was going to be their main thing to talk about in the locker room and try to get a consistent passing and offense going.
If you're Coach Chris Haney, what are you telling the team going into period number 2, tied 0-0 right now?
I think just relax, trust your teammates, keep moving. I think they're a little slow out there or knowing where to be on the ice. So just keep on moving and go all out on every play.
Okay, flip the script now. You're Coach Eric Blackmore for the Spartans. What are you telling your squad?
Stay poignant. Obviously, they were fast out there, but didn't get consistent shots on goal. So I think if they can work on that, they'll be on the right track.
Both teams have taken the ice. Chippewas will go right to left, Spartans left to right. It's going to be 24. Nixon taking the face-off, lost. Gets it back, though. Gets it in the Spartan zone. Nixon tries to go after it. It's not able to. Off the board. That's where Woldis will pick it up. At center ice.
Ooh.
Shot on that. Schroer blocked. Rebound knocked away.
A little shifty from number 29 out there.
That was Bullen. Natalie Bullen, number 29. Chippewas trying to fight for it off the boards.
Oh.
As that's Del Rey taking a tumble right in front of her own bench. Gets off. Looks to be okay.
Yeah, took a nice fall right there. Oh. We have a collision with, I think, Emily and number 10 for State.
That's 10 Natalie Janotto down on the ice. So training staff will come out for the Spartans.
Yeah, she took a nice fall right there. She was holding her head. Hopefully she'll be okay. Teammates around her, trying to see what's going on. Coach coming out, Blackmer.
We apologize for any technical difficulties on the stream. Internet isn't the best here inside Martin. We're trying to fight through technical difficulties tonight to bring you opening night.
One thing I want to mention is the CMU women's. They're taking a knee for number 10.
Janotto gets off under her own power. Luckily, we'll see her again tonight.
Good to see her on her feet.
That's good to see her be able to skate off under her own power there.
Yes. Even though we don't like State, we just want everyone to be safe and have a great game.
Face-off will be right outside the Chippewa zone. Hubert will come and take it, wins. Spartans get it. Goes behind Schroer. What a first period Schroer had, though. We've talked about it a lot. Great to see her starting to build confidence here in opening night.
Yes, she is moving all here.
Almost had a breakaway. Chippewa's fighting for it. Williams won't get it.
Almost had a breakaway there, but State was just took advantage of that puck.
Palmer enters the zone, loses it. Tries to keep it in, it's not able to. Castilny goes back for it, Emily.
Controlling the offense, Emily trying to see, taking it by herself here.
One of the two alternate captains. I know you'd love to see her get a goal here as she's just offsides. Home crowd does not like that call. I know Chris Haney does not like that call right there.
And I do not like that call as well. That was a great shot. She took it from one end to the other, but the goalie watched it right into her.
I thought I saw that. I think it was Wilson was just a hair off. It might have been Simbro was just a hair inside the zone before Castiglione comes in. I think that was a good call by the referee there, just offsides.
I think so too.
As that's going to be collected by Schroer. Faceoff will go to her left.
And Emily knows that. She's very critical about herself, so
you see her coming off the bench. She goes just a little bit.
Yeah. So she won't make that mistake again. I'm sure that's what she's thinking in her mind. But great effort.
Schroer knocks it to her right. That's where Leontino was able to pick it up, loses it. Schroer will hold on to it with her glove.
Now what Joe was saying in his last game, Joe Drucker, who only allowed 2 goals in a 13-2 game, he was keep on moving, and that's what Schroer is doing. Just keep on moving, and she's getting a lot of action right now with the puck coming right to her.
Castiglione, this time on sides. Sorry, that's Del Rey. Palmer loses it. It's going to be a breakaway for the Chippewas. Can Schroer save it again? Shot on net. Saved by Schroer. As that will get a much applause from the home crowd. That's 2 breakaways Schroer saved so far tonight.
Good puck movement here.
Saudi loses it. Stolen by the Spartans. Icing will be waved off. Palmer's going to go back and collect. Tries to find Barnett, is not able to. Hits off a Spartan body. That's where Wilson will come up and grab it. Sorry, that's Williams. Williams, spin move. Tries to find a teammate at center ice, is not able to. Pick it up in the right circle.
Williams very shifty there, trying to make something happen out of nothing.
Barnett trying to keep it in the zone in front of us, is not able to. As one of the Chippewa players hits the deck, that was Williams who did. Able to clear it. .15:48 here left. As there's going to be a whistle icing.
Well, you can tell from both teams there's a lot more authority, a lot more consistency, and a lot better with the passing and getting to the positions where the players want to be on the ice. So there's definitely been a game plan. While compared to the beginning of during the first period, it was just a lot of mismatch and it was very rusty.
Face-off will be to Schroer's right. That's Hubert who takes it, loses it. Spartans trying to get on the board here in period number 2. Chippewas say no thank you. That one's onside. Goes into the corner, gets tripped, no call. Might have just hit the deck off the hit there. Spartans able to get it out. That's Bolin. Back pass. Shot on that. Rebound. As Schroer jumps all over that one. Schroer's looking like a brick wall. Nothing's getting past her right now.
She's getting a lot of action on the net tonight.
We're starting to find out why her and Abraham, probably the best 1-2 punch for goalies in the ACHA last year, trying to repeat that title this year.
Yes, they were the backbone of their team last year, and they're hoping to do the same this year, no matter who's in goal.
Hopefully we'll be able to see Abraham tomorrow afternoon when the Chippewas rematch this very Spartans team in East Lansing at Munn Arena. 1:30 puck drop will be on air at about 1 o'clock with our pregame show tomorrow. Me and Matt will be on the call for that one once again. It's gonna be a penalty. Interference called on Haney as she goes to the bench.
The broadcast of today's game is a copyright presentation of the American Collegiate Hockey Association, MAC TV, and the CMU Club Hockey Network. No production, retransmission, or other distribution of the descriptions or accounts of this game may take place with the express written consent of the ACHA, CCHN, and MAC TV.
Here's the first penalty kill of the season for the Chippewas. 2-minute penalty for Haney for interference. We mentioned him earlier. First career win for Joe Drucker last night. Joel, welcome onto the broadcast.
Oh, it's good to be here, good to be here. And I am really excited to watch this game. I've actually been watching for a while now, and I'm already seeing some good stuff out there. It's definitely a lot better than last year from when I last practiced with them. Because I usually fill in for them if they're ever missing a goalie at practice. I usually go out skate with them. They're a good group of girls to skate with. And
we've talked a lot about Shore, some of the saves she made. Reminds me a lot of some of the saves you made last night in the 13-2 win against the Lakers. What does it feel like to be able to finally get win number 1 under your belt? As that one's inches, just hits the crossbar. But what's it like to get win number 1 under your belt?
It's great. It's definitely a momentum builder for sure. Getting win number 1 is the start to getting win number 2, win number 3, so on and so forth. Because you can't get win number 2 without number 1.
Another chance for the Spartans. Shore looking good in net tonight so far. What have you seen from her that you like?
She's very mobile in her crease. That's usually going to help a lot, especially with a team like the Spartans kind of moving the puck around, trapping the Chippewas in their zone. You can see there she just made another great stick save. Oh, took a tumble, but otherwise all right.
Talking about taking a tumble, do you want to talk about that fall you took last night at the end of the interview, or are we not bringing that one up?
No.
Not going to bring that one up. Okay. It's 21 seconds.
We'll let you guys watch that one yourselves.
21 seconds left in the Haney interference penalty. Chippewas looking so far so good on the penalty kill.
Right. The important thing on any penalty kill is knowing who you have and where they are. If you don't know either one of those things, you are most likely going to be scored on, and it is not going to be fun.
Chippewas will try and get one more clear before going to even strength. 4 seconds left, and there's a clear. Successfully kill off the Haney power penalty. Back to even strength.
Any penalty kill that you can pull off successfully is going to be huge. It's a great momentum booster, and it'll just build up over time, even though it doesn't seem like it now with it being a 0-0 game. Just wait. Get 3 or 4 more of those penalty kills. You might be seeing you might be seeing an even strength goal for your team.
One of the things your team did really well last night, those penalty kills, I believe the Lakers were 0 for 4, 0 for 5, somewhere around there. 0 for 4 in penalties last night. How much does that build confidence, especially in that unit as a goalie?
It definitely builds a lot of confidence because now you know that you can play well even when you're down a man, and it's going to really help your confidence overall. And it helps your team too. The big thing is getting your team's confidence up because as a goalie, you are the last line of defense. They are relying on you to make the big save when they need it, and they will need it a lot on the penalty kill.
There's Palmer up ahead to Williams on sides. 11:43 left here in period number 2. Glad you could be with us. Derek Seal alongside my partner Matt Ryder. We got Joel Drucker right now, special guest. What have you seen from this attack from the Chippewas that might have been lacking last year that you noticed obviously practicing with them?
So the big thing I noticed was that they'll be able to get it in the zone, but they won't be able to hold it in for a long time. I always like to say when I'm coaching my young kids back home with my sister's team, is there's a difference between having the puck and possessing the puck. You can have the puck, but that doesn't mean you'll have it for a while. But you could possess the puck, and that means there is going to be a long time in that zone, and we have a penalty coming right up.
Penalty upcoming for tripping. See who's going to the box.
It is
hard to tell. See who the guilty party is.
number 41.
41. Page number 2 of my roster. 41, Amy Lyons.
Now this is going to be a big opportunity for the Chippewas for sure. I personally think that power plays are your best chance to score. You're obviously up a man, and you're also going to have a lot more freedom to move around the ice. Just take a look and see if you can see what I'm seeing right now. Look at all that open ice there.
Nice save by Castilny to keep it on sides.
Yeah, keeping it on sides is important too, because if you go off sides on a power play, everybody has to leave the zone, and that's really deflating.
Castilny goes in the corner, collects it, gives it up to one of her teammates. That's Del Rey. Back to Castilny. Shot on net blocked. Spartans would love a shorthanded goal here.
They almost had that chance there. The worst possible thing on a power play that can probably happen, other than going off sides by like an inch, is probably a shot blocked right from a shot from the middle of the point and going right back out, and then that player who blocked the shot skipping ahead of you and getting a breakaway one-on-one with that goalie of yours.
Icing's waved off. That's Del Rey collecting in the corner, trying to find a teammate. Circles. Still with the puck. Yeah. Shots deflected off a Spartan stick. Shot in front of Siegel blocked.
Yeah, MSU is doing a really good job of blocking the shots so far. As a goalie, that is like one of the best things your defenseman can do for you. Block the shots. It makes your life a lot easier, especially in net. Oh, except for when that happens, when they almost put it in right on you.
Siegel will collect over that one, though. 30 seconds left in the Lions' power penalty. Chippewas up on the power play, 0 for 1 on the power play tonight. Zero tie here in period number 2.
When you have a 0-0 tie, usually you can assume that it's been a goalie battle for sure.
It's been a really good battle between these two goalies here so far tonight, as Barnett's not able to keep that on sides. Chippewas will have to regroup.
They're going to regroup, and they need to attack quick, or else they're going to get it cleared like that. Oh,
Palmer wasn't able to handle it.
Yeah, I think that one took a bounce right over his stick. I don't know if it was a mishandle or not. All right, even strength.
Spartans did a good job killing off the penalty there. Back to even strength. What did Coach Cataline say to you after the game, after giving up 2 goals? Obviously, big win for your team, 13-2, against kind of a struggling Lakers team still searching for win number 1.
Well, the goals that I gave up, we actually never really talked about them, because when I saw them, it was a turnover in front of me and some chaos in front after a blocked shot. As a goalie, you really can't really do much about those, right?
I know Reagan, the former goalie sitting to my right, is agreeing with that. Big thanks to our cameraman, Devin Serra, our producer, Reagan Cleaves, here on this beautiful Saturday night in Martin Ice Arena. It's going to be a whistle and icing. 8:09 left in period number 2.
Have you mentioned this yet? But for those who don't know, if you ice the puck, you cannot change after the icing. If you're tired and you do that, that is going to be detrimental to your team and your line especially. So it's probably a good thing to know whenever you see teams ice the puck. So next time you see an icing, just know that group of 5 that was out there can't change.
Insight there by Coach Joel.
Well,
semi Coach Joel.
I coach, just not at this level.
Not quite there yet.
I don't know where my future is going to take me. I'm going to start with my sister's team.
So you want to talk a little bit about being a 2-sport athlete, lacrosse player, and obviously hockey goalie?
Well, it's definitely interesting. Now, I actually do know that there is a multi-sport athlete on the CMU women's team as well.
Nice block by Shore there. It's going to pounce on it. Let's see if she can get it. She cannot. Nice pad block there by Shore. Going back to your point, though. Yeah,
but there is a multi-sport athlete on the Chippewas out there right now as well.
Is it Castilny?
Nope, it's Bree, number 10 out there. I don't know how to say her last
name. Bree Murmaluk.
Yep, Murmaluk.
What other sport does she play?
She also plays lacrosse, just like me.
Lacrosse.
Yep. So that, especially with her and I, when we do our lacrosse stuff, it does provide a lot of challenges for us. it really tests our time management, and it also tests our durability. I mean, I don't know about Bree, but I practice 5 times in 3 days. And when you count games, I have a game on Saturday, game on Saturday, game on Friday. So that's 7 athletic events in 5 days.
Shot on net, right to
That's
Siegel.
a good save. That's a little bit old school, standing up for that one. A lot of goalies will drop right down into their butterfly for those. But I mean, if it works, it works. I never complain about what save I make.
A save in this league is a save, especially in a tied game.
Oh yeah. And if you want to keep it tied, you need your goalies to keep making those saves. Because, in my opinion, I think this game is going to come down to the first goal. Because that first goal could open a floodgate.
Spartans are going to be whistled offsides.
Yeah, you can see in all the faces of these players that when they go offside, you can see how deflated they get. Those can be killer, especially if there's a 2-on-1 chance.
I know Castilny saw that in the first period.
Yeah, offsides are momentum killers. Too many of those can cost a game. I've seen it happen.
So can you kind of explain to me, what was the locker room atmosphere kind of like yesterday and tonight? Two huge wins against the Lakers going into Cleary next weekend.
Well, it was fantastic. I mean, everyone was happy. Everyone was ready to go. I kind of owed everyone dinner on this one.
Kind of like how Reagan owes Devin a dinner.
Oh, yeah, I think I do remember hearing about that, which Devin still hasn't gotten yet. So
hopefully
he'll get that soon.
Hopefully at the end of this year, Matt will owe me a dinner thanks to Light the Lamp. We have not seen any points on the board so far.
Tricky shot right there.
As that might have almost been goal number 1. Nice regroup there by Siegel.
That's one of those unfortunate shots that will just deflect off of something, no matter what it is. It could be a skate, a stick. That's one of those you just can't really see coming, and you just got to throw your body out there and hope to whatever higher power there is up there that you block it. Because sometimes they'll get through, and it's not a fun feeling, especially when you don't see it.
Spartans enter the zone. Into the corner. Circle Schroer. Tripped. Penalty upcoming.
Here comes a penalty.
And that'll put the Spartans back on the power play. Second time tonight, 0 for 1.
This is going to be a big penalty. This is going to be a big penalty kill for the Chippewas for sure.
Hubert's going to go into the box. 2 minutes for tripping.
Tripping is one of those penalties that could happen for a variety of reasons. You could have it where it's just an unfortunate play where you're reaching for the puck and you accidentally catch someone. Or if you're being a little devious, you give them the old 1-2, 1-2 with the stick and then yank their feet out from under them and make them fall face first. Uh-oh, look at this.
Breakaway.
Just like I talked about. That shot gets blocked out in front.
Shot on that.
Shot
just high.
Just high and wide.
Nixon with the shot. Trying to find the back of the net for time number 1.
First goal is going to be huge. It's going to be a huge one. You can see how fired up everyone's getting just when these chances show up. Just wait until that first goal gets scored. Place is going to erupt.
These fans want to see something go in the back of the net. Preferably for the Chippewas, but...
Yeah, I think everyone in here would want it for the Chippewas. Oh, there's a
Siegel
weird
with the
shot.
save. That was from outside the zone.
It was, yeah. What a lot of teams like to do is they'll try to catch the goalie cheating. Basically, what I'm saying is they're expecting the goalie's going to expect a dump in around the boards. They'll try to leave the net to play it, but if the goalie leaves too early, well, that's a wide open net right there.
Face-off won by the Spartans. 1:13 left in the Haney penalty. Sorry, that was a Hubert penalty. Chippewas keeping it inside.
Oh.
Just stolen.
Stolen away. That's going to be a big momentum builder. Big momentum killer.
Reagan wanted a penalty there, possibly for a slash, no call.
Yeah.
Giving me the iffy sign.
Yeah. Sometimes the refs can be inconsistent.
Refs called a good game for your game last night, though.
They did. It was relatively consistent.
Called both ways.
Yeah, it was, but especially when you see those dominant leads start showing up, they'll stop calling and they'll just let the game go on and just basically say, let's just get this over with.
Siegel will pounce on it.
And this is where
we want
to
to give a big thanks to Joel coming out. Another big congratulations for your first career win last night.
Thank you. Well, it was good being on, guys. I will hand this headset off to Matt, and have a great rest of your night.
Thank you once again for Joel coming on tonight with us. Smooth move there. 4:39 left in the period, 0-0 tie. And for you those wondering at home, Joel has not hit the deck yet. He's safe. He sat down. He's safe. No Joel Drucker fall tonight.
Oh, it took me a second to get that headset on, but Joel Drucker, wow.
Had a lot of good insight there.
Had a lot of good insight.
So Joel's always a fun guy to talk to. I know me and you talked to him for about 20, 25 minutes on Monday night when we came to practice.
Yes. I've known him for 2 years, so he has a lot of insight to give to the women's hockey and hockey in general.
Schroer watches that one go in front of her. Along the boards, penalty is officially killed. 3:54 left in the period. Glad to have you with us. Derek Steele in the broadcast booth alongside my partner, Matt Ryder. Producer to my right, Reagan Cleaves. Cameraman, Devin Sarah. 2 big wins Devin and Reagan were able to call for the men's team this weekend. 13-2 win and then a 5-0 win against Lake Superior State. As that's going to be called offsides.
One thing I've been seeing in this period specifically is CMU has been very active and the passing has been crisp. They've been setting up their offense and they're getting good shots. They're just waiting for that first goal to come in, and State's been a little stagnant and struggled to get on offense with their sets.
There's been a lot of what I like to call those almost moments where it's close but no luck there.
Hopefully they'll find it behind the net with 3 minutes to go here.
Losing the puck are the Spartans, able to regain. Trying to get a shot. Pucks runs away, and there's going to be a penalty upcoming. I believe it's against the Spartans. It's going to be against the Chippewas as Siegel comes off for the extra skater. There she comes on. Shot on net. Saved by Schroer, as that's going to be Michigan State up on the power play here with 2:47 left to go in period number 2. Let's see who the guilty party is.
Well, when you watch hockey, sometimes it's hard to follow the puck, but Bree, her eyes are just right on it, knowing where the puck is at all times, and that's been effective here and why she's been successful.
Schroer active in net, shows it off once again there.
If she keeps doing her thing, we're going to keep saying her name probably 10 more times, so get used to it, guys.
She's been one of the big reasons why this game has stayed 0-0. Both goalies have, honestly.
Yep, State's been taking a lot of shots, so that's what's keeping her active.
No penalty upcoming for tripping there. As Schroer just reaches out the glove, says, I got this.
Again, Schroer doing her thing. Just always on it. Hopefully we can start shooting some goals on the other side. I mean, I want our team to bully the other goalie here.
Minute 21 left in the period. 30 seconds left in the power play. As Schroer once again topples right on top of the puck. Really stop and go right now.
She's in the zone.
She is definitely in the zone.
No one can distract her right now. Again.
Schroer, once again.
Schroer. Got 1 minute here, and
good song here. My House by Flo Rida. And we're back. Minute 10 left, 23 seconds left in the power play for the Spartans. 0-0 game. Nice block there by Shower going to her right. Once again, we do apologize for these technical difficulties. Wi-Fi keeps going out. Less than a minute left in the period. Out in front of the net. Spartans try to clear. It's not able to. Shot on net. Just wide. Schroer trying to find room. Is not able to. Back to even strength are the Spartans. Or sorry, the Chippewas.
Boom, boom, boom. Schroer just knocking those pucks down.
Extended zone time for the Spartans right here as Schroer's going to pounce on that one. Nice sequence there by Schroer. Probably 3 or 4 shots on goal.
Yeah, State's getting really pissed off right now. They're trying to get the puck in the goal, but Bree's like, no, not today. So
reminds me of the one by no.
Yeah, that's the reference. Forgot the basketball name, but he was in a lot of commercials and smacked on
I know who you're talking about.
Or whatever, yeah.
The TK Mutombo.
There it is. I can't say the name, so
the TK.
That's the name right there. Oh. And that's what Bree's doing.
No. She just needs the finger wag.
Yep.
16 seconds left in the period. Reagan Cleaves is down 2 to laughter, ladies and gentlemen. Our producer is out.
Wasn't that
6
funny,
seconds
Regan?
left.
Was not that funny.
3 seconds left. As this one is going to remain 0-0 going into period number 3. We got a great matchup here, folks. 0-0 going into the intermission. Stay right where you are. We'll be back after a quick break with the second intermission report. We'll take a look around the league, around the NHL. Hopefully we have some good scores to report on right after this break.
Can't wait.
And we're back for the second intermission report. Spartans Chippewas tied 0-0. There's no scoring to talk about. Let's talk about the penalty kill. Chippewas are 0 for 2 on the power play tonight. Spartans 0 for 3. Something both teams want to clean up. Both goalies are doing really well. Siegel and then Schroer for the Chippewas. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, though. The Grand Rapids Griffins will start their season in 2 weekends, October 14th, against the San Diego Gulls. Saginaw Spirit play tonight against the Storm. Red Wings play in the matter of minutes against the Chicago Blackhawks. Hopefully we see some good news there. And then let's take a look around the NHL. Canadians and Senators are tied. Canadians are up, 3-1 in the second period. Sabres got their first win of the preseason, 3-1 against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Bruins won 4-0 against the Flyers. I know, Reagan, you're happy about that Bruins win. Hurricanes beat the Panthers to win in back-to-back nights. And then, like I said, the Red Wings will play the Chicago Blackhawks. And we'll be right back here for the third period right after a few-minute break. There wasn't much to talk about there. That's something we can mention in the third period, too. And we're back here on CCHN, ready to bring you the third period. Both teams have taken the ice once again. Matt, what did we see in period number 2 that can translate into the third period?
CMU took over that second period. It didn't show with goals, but they showed a lot more consistency. They were in control. Now on the defensive side, we were relying a lot on Bree. So a lot of the shots were going at Bree because the puck was in the zone. If we can move that puck out of the zone or kick it out outside of it, then it would give Bree a lot more good opportunity to rest and not be as active, or else, she's a good goalie, but the puck's going to go in if the puck's going to stay in the zone. So
0-0 tie right now. What do you think both teams can improve on going into the third period to be able to finally get across on the scoreboard?
Obviously, defense has been big. Like I said in the beginning, I think that's going to stay consistent throughout the game. So, and shots are happening on both sides. And hopefully for CMU, we can get a lot more because MSU's been getting more shots on their end. So if CMU can start attacking the net more and get the puck in the zone, I feel like we can have success.
One of the big keys we've talked about to the game, trust your goaltender. What a game Bree's had so far. Do you expect to see her do that again in the third period?
Yes, I expect her to be even better. And that's hard to be better than she did in the last 2 periods, but she's going to continue to be on top of it. And it's going to show throughout the season.
Icing is called here. An official 6-second time elapse. 19:54 left in the period. Cannot tell who that is for the Chippewas taking the face-off. It's Nixon. For the Spartans, that was 99 Lindsey Rice taking it, who wins it. In front of Schroer. Chippewas trying to get it. Rice in the corner fighting. Chippewas will come out with the puck. Del Rey, foot race, wins it. Gives it up to a teammate. Finds its way out to Barnett. Shot on net, blocked.
It's a great shot by Barnett. That goalie saw the puck come into her the whole way.
Spartans are going to have numbers coming into the zone. Nice job by the Chippewas to get back. Especially 11 Palmer, who got back really well there. Miscommunication there. No hooking call. Spartans fight for the puck, get it. Into the corner. Around the boards behind Schroer. That's where the Spartans will pick it up. Loses it. Glad to have you here on this fine Saturday night. Derek Steele along Matt Ryder, our producer Reagan Cleaves, cameraman Devin Sarah. Make sure to tune in tomorrow afternoon as these Chippewas take on the Spartans once again from Munn Ice Arena. 1 o'clock broadcast start, 1:30 puck drop from East Lansing, Michigan. Should be a good game tomorrow afternoon. Rematch of this one, which is seeing a 0-0 tie 2 minutes into the third period.
So the main focus is to keep that puck outside of the zone.
Gonna get a shot on that's not able to. Nice defense there by the Spartans to get in front of the player to force her off the puck. Something they've done really well tonight.
That was a great shot past the goalie right there. Didn't catch who had that shot for the Chippewas.
Wide to Schroer on that shot.
So that puck was in the zone a lot in the second period. They're trying to force that out, and they're doing a good job doing that for the Chippewas.
There's Barnett with the puck. Captain for the Chippewas. Foot race, icing waved off. Palmer will go behind the net to grab it. Both teams with the line change. Palmer up ahead. Finds Simbro. Simbro all in alone. Has the puck pushed off. Penalty upcoming. See who it's against.
Simbro had the puck going in, but there was three to four state around her, able to pick the puck off.
Penalty is going to be on 6 Crawford.
Barnett had a shot earlier, about a minute or two ago, and she's trying to improve from last year. She had 2 goals and 3 assists.
Rutzer over by the MSU bench, waiting on an official calling of the penalty. Here we go. Going to be 2-minute penalty interference on Crawford. That's going to put CMU back on the power play here. 3:18 left. 3:18 gone in the period. 0-0 tie here from Martin Ice Arena in Mount Michigan. Palmer tries to get a shot off. Shoots and scores!
Leah Palmer!
That was not Palmer.
Oh.
That was Zoe Saudy pitting the Chippewas up 1-0. And there's goal number 1 on this season for the Chippewas. Power play goal by Saudy pits them up 1-0 here with 16:36 left in the period.
Goal number 1, Zoe Saudy. That puck was in the zone, and she was able to find the net and catch the goalie off guard there.
You know what that also does? That's an assist by Leah Palmer. You know what that does?
That's an assist by Leah Palmer.
Fits me up on Light the Lamp.
That is not good at all.
Palmer is going to go into the corner to grab it. This crowd wanted something to cheer about. Saudy gave them something to cheer about. Huge power play goal by the Chippewas there. You talked about keeping the zone out, or keeping the puck out of their zone. That's exactly what they've done here early in the third period.
Yep, they've been doing a great job doing that, and I feel like that was the message from the coach.
Going to be an interference call.
An assist from Palmer. She had 6 assists last season with 4 goals and 10 points.
It's going to be Palmer to go to the penalty box. 2-minute interference call. That's going to pit the Spartans up on the power play. Saudy got the power play goal for the Chippewas. Let's see if the Spartans can match. Shower is going to knock that one behind the bench. Spartans hit the deck. Mack, foot race, trying to get in. Nice defense by the Spartans. Siegel knocks that one away. In front of the net, saved by Schroer, as that's going to get a nice applause from the Chippewas fan base.
CMU did a great job of staying active on the defensive end, but once again, the puck is still going in the zone, and luckily Schroer is a beast out there and knocking down all those pucks that's going her way.
4:21 gone in the third period. Spartans looking at a 1-0 deficit. They're up on the power play, though, trying to match this score, thanks to a Zoe Saudy power play goal, her first of the season. Pulios wide. Spartans get it back, though.
Let's see if we can get a little scrappy on defense here, more physical.
Pulios has it once again in the corner. Blocked shot. That was Saudy who blocked it.
And that's what we were looking for, getting that puck out of the zone. Great job for the Chippewas for attacking that.
There's Pulios with it at center ice. That's actually 22 Declan Whiteis who blocked that last shot for the Chippewas. Pulios going to try and get a shot on that wide. Schroer watched that one go from left to right across her body wide. Player hit the deck in the corner. There's a scrum for the puck. Spartans come out with it. There's Pulios. Schroer tried to catch it with the glove, was not able to. Pulio shot on that, and she scores! Ties this game up 1-1 on the power play.
Great shot by, who shot that? It was
Pulios.
Pulios, great shot by Pulios. I definitely saw Bree just a little late to the puck there. She went low and she shot in the middle, so great shot by Pulio.
Just what the Spartans were looking for. Saudi got a power play goal to give the Chippewas a 1-0 lead. Polios did the same exact thing, tying this game up at 1. Spartans win the faceoff. That's Barrels, loses it. Palmer going to get it out of the box after the power play goal. 14 and change left here in the third period, all tied up at 1. Glad to have you with us on this nice Saturday night, first night in the month of October. Means fall is officially upon us.
It's been a great game to call so far. It's good to see some goals.
Shot on that, blocked.
There's a breakaway here.
Central's trying to get numbers into the zones, not able to. Just dumps it into the zone, hits a Spartans player though. Next dead puck we'll have this day in Chippewas history. We got a good one for you here tonight. Shot right at Schroer. You know what that means, Matt? It's time for this day in Chippewas history. Gonna take you back only 365 days ago. It was right here in this very ice arena. Reagan Clay's broadcast was 1 year ago today, celebrating the 1 year anniversary of CCHN.
That's big for our production. Happy anniversary, guys. I mean, that is huge.
Happy anniversary, everybody.
To be doing it at the same day as our first broadcast here with Derek and I.
Wilson loses it. I can unfortunately not tell you the score of that first broadcast.
Reagan's telling Derek what was the score.
It was a 10-1 CMU victory
Oh boy.
against Davenport University.
Well, Davenport came out to play that game, or CMU was just on top of it.
Hope it's going to be a whistle. Penalty coming up.
So CMU's been doing a good job of getting the offense going, having some crisp passes between each other, and State's being a lot more active as well, getting more shots, going at Bree here. So both having a lot of intensity and wanting to score.
Saudi tries to clear it, it's able to down the boards. Spartans will have to go back and regroup. Siegel knocks it down for her teammate. That's Rebecca Alfano.
What a stop by number 27.
That's Saudi.
Saudi doing everything, got the goal and a huge stop there. Puck is once again.
Period number 3 here. Up on the power play, shot on net. Nice block by Bree with her stick. Another shot wide. Bree's gonna try and get that with her glove just over her head.
Looked like a pop fly in the outfield.
As a former baseball player, I can tell you a lot about pop flies.
Communication key. I got it.
Communications and key is key in all sports, especially here for the Chippewas. Who's your man, or in this player, in this instance, who's your lady? And then, what are you going to do right there? That's a perfect opportunity. Breakaway for the Chippewas. Are they able to capitalize? Shot on that. Blocked. Nice job by the Spartans getting back there on defense. Palmer's going to dump into the zone to clear. 14 seconds left on the power play.
That physicality is really showing off. That led to a open rink down here, and State was able to be effective and knock the puck out of the way.
Palmer, one more clear to officially kill off the Williams penalty. It's going to be a whistle.
CMU can definitely hang their hat on defense tonight, being very physical. They weren't as physical in the first period, but second period they turned it on, and here they're continuing to do that, and it's leading to breakaways and hoping to get some goals here.
Michigan State wins the draw. Palmer's going to go back and collect around mid-ice. Skates back into her own zone. Off the board, right to a Spartans player. Somehow stays onside. There's a whistle for offsides.
Ooh, it's getting chippy. 10 minutes to go. 1-1. Trying to see who's going to get that next goal. Everyone seems a little tired here, trying to catch their breath with the last 10 minutes to go here.
Shot on net, wide of Schroer. Del Rey trying to chase it down. That's another Chippewa player who's able to get it. That was Nixon who chased it down into the Spartan zone. Right into the corner. We haven't seen extended zone time for either teams here in this period. It's been probably pretty easy with time of possession.
Yeah, it's been pretty even. The time and possession, both very physical.
Spartans trying to get that to go their way.
You can find those and much more, including player information, recruiting information, apparel, and more. That's CMUWomen'sHockey.com.
9 minutes left in period number 3, 1-1 tie. Just a reminder, both of these teams will be in action as Schroer makes it, trying to find the puck. He's able to knock it down. There's a fight in the corner for it. Spartans come out on top with it. Williams. Bumped off the puck, trying to regroup. He's able to. Williams in front of the net, tripped down as there's going to be a penalty called.
As you said, Derek, tomorrow will be our second game against State in East Lansing, but I can guarantee you these two teams are very focused on this game right here. It is a tight one, 1-1, 8 minutes to go. Time possession has been very even, and if it was a different score, then maybe they would start thinking about the quick turnaround tomorrow. But it is very close and competitive, and each team just wants to win right here.
Call was 2 minutes, tripping on State's 18, Rebecca Alfano. That's going to put the Chippewas back on the power play. Fight in the corner for it. Chippewas come out on top.
Good puck movement.
Trying
here.
to find a teammate, almost loses it, able to regroup. Nixon in the corner, loses it, hits off of Palmer and out of the Spartan zone. Puck to Palmer, skates backwards. Tries to find a teammate, it's not able to. Puck finds Palmer though. Oh, up to Del Rey. Del Rey's gonna circle, trying to get a shot on net, has the puck knocked away from her. Spartans will dump into the CMU zone. Gets a change of lines off. 1 minute left even on the penalty on Alfano. 2 minutes for tripping.
CMU has a chance to possess this puck here, but State just ricochets it on the other side.
Palmer goes behind Schroer to grab it. Has it stolen into their own zone. Palmer knocks it up ahead. Trying to get it out of their own zone. Schroer will knock it away.
Sure saw that coming from a mile away. Easy money.
Off the board by Castilny. That's a name we haven't said a lot. Emily Castilny, especially in this third period.
Yep, and I'm kind of disappointed because she was my pick for Light the Lamp, but I believe her leadership is showing a lot on this,
Just
on the ice hockey rink.
Out of reach.
Yeah.
I like that new stick Castilny has, though. Debut for her new stick. Blocked out in front, shot on net, just wide. 6:04 left in the period. as the Spartans are back on even strength. Nice penalty kill there by the Spartans. Schroer will leave the puck for Barnett, who sends it along the boards. Puck once again in the Chippewa zone. In front of the net. Nice save by Schroer. Rebound. As somehow it's knocked out, as that one's blocked by Williams. Nice defensive stand there once again by not only Schroer, but the whole Chippewas team there.
They're on lockdown D, and they're getting physical out here. You can see this.
No call for tripping there. Shot in the head. She scores! 2-1 lead here for the Spartans.
And as you can see, that puck was in the zone the whole time.
29, Natalie Bolin finds the back of the net. The Chippewas fans here want a tripping call. What did you see there, Matt?
It looks like it was a tripping call that they didn't call, and you know the fans are very disappointed here, and it didn't go their way. So, but like once again, that goal contributed to that puck staying in the zone for way too long and relying on Bree to take on the pressure.
Nixon will take the face-off. Ref is talking to someone. As the Chippewas are still chirping about that non-tripping call. Palmer with it, gets it up ahead to Tank. That's Alyssa Tank. And there's going to be the tripping call.
And we finally get a tripping call. We didn't get that first time, but 10 seconds later we get it this time. I think the refs heard what the fans were chirping about. And
I don't know what the difference is between that one and the first one, but nonetheless, that one will be a tripping call. That'll put the Spartans back on the power play. 1 for 3 on the night is the Chippewas.
Fans, be sure to tune in to CCHN tomorrow when the Women's Division II Chippewas finish their weekend series against Michigan State Spartans. Derek and Matt, we will have the call right here on CCHN starting at 12:45. That's CCHN, your home for Chippewa hockey.
Chippewas find themselves once again on the man advantage. 2 minutes tripping. That was Johnson who tripped. Palmer with it. Only Palmer could find the back of the net. Almost there. Kept in the zone. Del Rey. Push along around the back of the net. Gets it to Palmer. One-timer in front of the net, just wide. That was Nixon on the last shot. Sorry, that was Wotus on the last shot. As there's going to be another penalty on the Spartans. That's going to put the Chippewas up 5-3.
That was a nasty push by the Spartans on our teammate here, number 24. Nixon, number 24, Nixon.
That's going to put the Chippewas up 5-3 for 1 minute and 2. Then they will have 58 more seconds of the power play. As Schroer heads to the bench for a second.
What?
It's a timeout called.
One thing to point out, the coach was saying they're going to be facing teams that have double the amount of players than their team. So this last season was all about getting players on the ice to play, and they didn't have much experience. And this year, coach went out, did some research, and got 9 new players. And so as the captains, like we said, grabbed new players, new students who wanted to play and take club hockey seriously. So this year they're wanting to be more competitive, and they're going to have to be on their A game when they play teams that have double the amount of players that they have, because they're more experienced and they have more people and to rest, and we have a short lineup here. So
One of the big goals that they talked about, they want to beat last year's win total. Talking to Emily yesterday, she said 4 is absolutely embarrassing. She expects them to beat that. She wants to make it to playoffs. They want to make it to nationals. They want to be able to bring a championship back to Mount Pleasant and be able to hang a banner in these rafters.
Yes, and Emily, she seems very critical about herself and the team, and she's been wanting to get the team together and bond and come together and everyone be on the same page. So she's been a great leader for this team so far in the beginning of the season and in the off season.
She was talking about team bonding. They came to the men's Division II game yesterday. Stayed
Yes.
a little bit for the Division III game. Went back to her apartment, hung out, watched hockey, watched a movie, talked. Just trying to get that team bonding between your players. Shot on net in front. That's a Spartan there to grab it, though, as that will be cleared. Palmer wasn't able to keep it in with the high stick. Palmer will go back and regroup.
Pass a little off.
Del Rey first
From
into the
11.
zone. Shot on net by Del Rey as she circles. No shot, actually.
Great puck movement.
Gives
for
it back
Chippewa.
up. Shot on net. And she scores! This game is tied at 2. Power play goal for the Chippewas once again as they light the lamp.
Palmer for the score.
Gabriella Nixon with her first goal of the season.
What a shot by Nixon. This is taking the crowd by huge surprise, and they're back in it 2-2 with 3.5 minutes to go.
Big thing is they're still on the power play for 1:18, 1:17 left, 3:25 left in this game. This crowd is into this game right now. Can the Chippewas pull out a win here on opening night? Don't go anywhere. This one is coming down to the wire, folks. Here's Nixon. Trying to find a teammate. Circles. Is able to get it to one. Palmer tries to get it. It's not able to. Spartans are going to have a breakaway. Here comes the Spartans. Shot blocked by Schroer. Much to the applause of this crowd.
Schroer composed and saw that a mile away, kept her eyes on it, and blocked it.
Icing waved off. Palmer will go into the corner to grab it. Up ahead. Finds Williams. Williams will enter the zone. Williams shot on net off a Seagull.
CMU keeping the puck in the
Barnett
zone.
whiffs. It's going to be a foot race. No, it's not. Castiglione finds it. 2 minutes left in the period. Castiglione dumps it into the Spartan zone.
Oh, a nice
Whistle.
Nice slap shot by Castiglione there to get it to the other side.
Icing's called on Castiglione.
I like what we're seeing here from the Chippewas in the last 3 minutes. They're keeping that puck in the zone, keeping it near the goalie here. Great passing. And State's been, luckily, the puck hasn't gone on their side near our goalie, Bree.
That was a
And
good
if it does,
penalty.
Bree's ready.
That was
Bree's
a good penalty kill by the Spartans, though, to get it back to 5-on-5 play. Someone hit the deck. That was Alyssa Tank who did.
State's blowing on Tank there.
Williams. Up ahead, pass is intercepted. That was intercepted by Wagner. In front of the net. That's where Hubert grabbed it. Hubert circles, gets knocked down. No penalty upcoming. Icing's called off. Palmer will gather in the corner. 1 minute left in the game. 2-2 tie here on opening night. What a game this has been. We got one more between these two teams tomorrow too, folks.
Crowd's getting into it. Crowd standing up. People are getting excited.
Nixon into the corner. That's where the Spartans will gather.
Keeping that puck in the zone.
Nixon tried to get it to a teammate. No one was there, though. 35 seconds left in the period. Onsides, 30 seconds left. Palmer will gather. Up ahead. Over to the Nixon. 25 seconds left. Nixon circles. Back. Del Rey. Backhand. Blocked. Castilny. Over to Williams. 13 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Spartans will try and get one more shot before overtime. 6 seconds left. Spartans on the attack. 2 seconds left as this one will go to overtime. 2-2 tie at the end of regulation.
Wow. Just wow. I mean, after that second goal from the Spartans, it looked like the CMU, they were going to be out of it because not much scoring has been going on. So great to be back in the game and tying it up here.
We'll take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We got overtime right here. It's the Michigan State Spartans against the Central Michigan Chippewas right here on CCHN.
Woo! Let's go.
And we're back moments away from starting overtime. There's a lot to talk about in that period. 2 goals by each team. A Saudi goal for the Chippewas. Who scored the second goal?
Second goal was from Spartans, but for the Chippewas?
For the Chippewas.
Not sure.
We don't remember. Anyway, nonetheless, it's 2-2 tie going into overtime. Both of these crowds are into it. Just listen to it right now.
Crowd is just going bananas, as they should. 2-2. It was 2-1 with like 3 minutes to go, and like I said, they dug deep and they found an opportunity to get the puck in the goal and tie it up, and that ramped everybody up here. And they're ready to go into overtime and take action and show who's boss.
Both teams will be going the same way they did in the third period. Spartans right to left, CMU left to right.
Looking at how many players for State and CMU, State has a great amount more players over CMU. So CMU, give credit, playing with 17 players. Luckily, everyone is healthy. During the week, a lot of them had fevers. Emily Kostilny, I believe, had a 102.5. What was that?
I think I heard 100.9.
100.9 fever throughout the practices, and they were still killing it and going to work and making sure they're ready for this game to beat State.
Coach Haiti on the phone right now. We believe it's with some league officials, with some higher up, to try and figure out what we do for high school or for overtime rules right now. There's still zeros on the clock. 2-2 tie.
2-2 tie.
They should do, you know what they should do? Should do a goalie battle. Each one goes the length of the ice, kind of like what the Chippewas do at the end of practice, where you go length of ice and back twice, and then this way back and forth. Whoever gets the faster time wins the game.
That would be an interesting way to do that. But coming into this overtime, they still want to be loose and stay hot and keep on moving as Bree goes to the goal here.
It will
as both goalies go to the goals to their own.
It will be 4-on-4 hockey. It's going to be 5 minutes of 4-on-4 hockey. I barely can hear myself right now. This crowd to our left for the Chippewas is loud right now.
Ridiculous.
Here we go. Who's going to win opening night? Is it going to be Spartans? Is it going to be Chippewas? Or are we going to end in a tie? Spartans, circle the... That one is not being able to kept in. Del Rey had to retreat to grab it. Gives it to Palmer. I'd love to see a Palmer goal right now. Del Rey blocked. If she kept that puck, she had a breakaway right there.
Del Rey had a shot but got snagged by the Spartans here.
Palmer up to Whitus. There's Del Rey just out of her reach. And Siegel will knock that one, and there's a whistle, stoppage in play.
Del Rey had an opportunity there. That puck just kept going right past her. Just a little slower. She had a great opportunity for a shot. You know, I said I wasn't a dancer, but this song's actually getting me in the mood to...
You like Justin Bieber?
A little bit. I respect him.
Okay, I'm dancing along too, so I can't.
He's been going through
some
problems lately, but you know.
35 seconds gone in overtime. There's Castilny on the ice. I know you'd like to see a goal by her.
I would love
There's
to see
Palmer. Up ahead.
Puck movement here.
Across ice. Shot! Chippewas win! Chippewas win! Brooke Huber ends this one on opening night. Chippewas storm the ice.
Brooke Huber saw that pass come through her and took advantage of it.
Brooke Hubert, game-winning goal on opening night. First opening night win in Coach Haney's career here at Central Michigan.
That was amazing. Great passing, great spacing. They were able to set up an offense, and they did that flawlessly.
What a game it's been. We'll break this down and much more. We'll hear from the coach. Hopefully we'll hear from a couple of players. I'd love to hear from Hubert right now, but we'll be back after this break for the post-game report.
Woo!
And we're back inside Martin Ice Arena after a huge overtime winner for the Chippewas. 3-2. That starts their season out on the right foot, 1-0. They will rematch the Spartans tomorrow at Martin Ice Arena, 1:30 puck drop, 1 o'clock broadcast start. We will be there for pregame. Let's talk about tonight, though. Let's start with that Hubert game winner goal. Take us through that game winner. What did you see there, Matt?
So that came from, it was a turnover, and it was a breakaway going down the ice over there, and great passing. So they set up their offense, moved the puck, they saw what they wanted to do, and I don't know who passed it, but to whoever passed to Hubert saw that pass, looked it in.
It was an unassisted goal there.
Unassisted goal, okay. But saw that pass, read it, and saw the goal right there, and this crowd absolutely erupted.
Goals by Zoe Saudi and by Whitus today as well gives the Chippewas 3-2 win over the Spartans. You know what else that does? Gives us a 3-way tie for the goal lead on the team. 3 players, surprisingly, are tied at 1 goal right now going into night number 2. Let's talk about Palmer and Barnett, our 2 players to watch for the Chippewas tonight. What did we see from them tonight?
I think they were very active. Both of them were very active with passing and defense. The whole team was great on defense. That puck was in the hole most of the time, in the crease near the goalie. So Bree had to take a lot of that action. So I think the main thing going forward is on defense, getting that puck away from the crease and out to the open. But the crease was in there, and they did a very good job being physical and able to attack and help Bree out in the goal.
Crawford and Barrels for the Spartans. Both of them kind of had a quiet night tonight. I know I said Barrels' name a couple times. Crawford had a penalty in the second period. Kind of quiet night for both of them. Going back to the keys of the game, get the Spartans on your heels early. As we got the game winner coming in right here, if we could get the camera going that way. Let's get her a headset. Talking to Brooke Hubert here. As we got Brooke Huber on the post game, can you take us through that game winner really quickly?
It was a lot of pressure. I just kept reminding myself to stay calm. Everyone's under this pressure. As soon as I got that puck, I looked and I saw Caitlin, and I just made that pass, and she shot, and it's just a big relief.
What does it feel like to get win number 1 under your belt? I know one of the big goals for the team is to make it to playoffs. Obviously, win number 1 gets you in the right direction tonight.
Yes. Whew. It was.
You're good.
It was a lot. Definitely worth it.
What do you think what was the celebration like with your team after you scored that game winner?
Oh my gosh, it was unreal. My first ever college hockey game, and getting that was just, a dream. It was so good to celebrate with everybody.
What did your coach say once you went down 2-1 to kind of get the fire back in your team to score it, and then later obviously win it in overtime?
He just told us to take it shift by shift and just focus on your shift and do not stress.
Thank you so much. Go enjoy that game winner with your team. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
So not every night we get to hear from the person who scored the game-winning goal, Brooke Huber. Obviously, big personality for the team, big reason why they won 1-0. Going back to the keys of the game, get the Spartans on their heels early. Kind of saw that. Both teams kind of came out sloppy a little bit. Trust your goaltender. Schroer had a huge game tonight. Hopefully we'll be able to see Abraham in East Lansing tomorrow. See what she kind of has to roll with going into the Bowling Green series in 2 weekends. Final one, win game 1. What a way!
Which they did, and they
what a way it was to win game 1. 3 stars of the game. You want to go with star number 3?
The 3 stars of the game, Hubert, which...
First stars, Hubert. Game winner, first collegiate goal. Congratulations to her. Star number 1. Star number 2 is going to be Schroer. Huge game in net for her. Big reasons why the Chippewas were able to win tonight. And star number 3.
Star number 3 was Saudi. In the third, she had a goal. And that was the first goal of the game. And that's what started things. And then soon after, there was a goal for MSU. So that made it 1-1, and that started things and got things going.
take a look at Light the Lamp tonight. I picked Leah Palmer. You picked Emily Castilny. Palmer had an assist, no goals tonight. Castilny had nothing. That means I take an early 1-0 lead on Light the Lamp. We will have 2 new picks tomorrow. Matt will be picking first tomorrow.
It also means I'm bad at picking players for Light the Lamp, so hopefully I can get a win next game.
Next game tomorrow, as we mentioned, will be from Munn Ice Arena in East Lansing, Michigan. We'll have full coverage of that starting at 1 p.m., puck drop at 1:30. Me and Matt will be on that call. We want to give a big thank you to our producer, Reagan Cleaves, to our cameraman, Devin Sarah, to MHTV for loaning us this equipment. That's all that we have from you tonight. Chippewas win this one 3-2. We'll be back.